So there's another vape company on the block, boys and girls. That's right, and it's a company called Revenant Vape, and they've teamed up with Cartel Mods. You guys should know who they are. They created the Stellaire RDA, among other things, but they teamed up with this company right here, Revenant Vape, to create this product. Cartel Mods, they designed the box, and then Revenant Vape, they produced it, and they put the Omni board in here, and it's the same board that's in the Terra Pro by Vaporesso. It's a 160 watt board. It's a dual 18650 mod, but what makes this thing what it is not only the chip, okay, but it's the resin around it. No two Cartel Revenant 160s are the same. That's another thing you're paying for. Okay, so you got stainless steel at the top, the bottom, on the side, and then you got this resin, which feels kind of rubbery, but it just feels oh so good. It feels good in the hand. I am in love with this thing. Okay, 2 weeks I've been using it and I can't put her down. And I will state, this is a little bit pricey. 150 bucks is what I'm seeing online, but you get what you pay for. So yeah, she's got the Omni board in here, just like the Terra Pro by Vaporesso, and I'm in love with the Omni board. I love how you can run this thing in curvature mode. I like the smart mode. So anything you screw on here, and I've already mentioned this, but anything you screw on here, it's going to adjust the best wattage for the coil head that you have in here. For example, I got the Big Baby with the 0.25 ohm coil head, and she's adjusted it to 45 watts automatically, and it is vaping a treat at 45 watts. I mean, vaping a flippin' treat. Freaking full-on flavor, full-on vapor, as you guys can see. You know, another thing I like about this chip, you can run in TCR mode, temperature, nickel, titanium, stainless steel, regular wattage mode, and the curves mode. You can run in curves mode and variable wattage, and curves mode and temperature, and you can also run in bypass mode, which is basically an unregulated mod mode, where it pulls straight from the battery. Every time, baby, every time. Obviously, that depends on the device you have screwed on here, but with this Big Baby beast, she is knocking it out of the ballpark. And just for you guys, what I did was I set it in curve mode in wattage mode. So with the same build, same coil head, 0.25 ohm in the Big Baby Beast, I got it set to 55 watts, and then it drops to 53, then 52, then 51 for 2 more seconds. Let me show you. It's almost like temperature mode in regular wattage mode, but you kind of adjust it manually. Alrighty, boys and girls, so here is the packaging this Cartel Revenant 160 comes in this pretty big tin. And inside that packaging or tin, you're going to receive your Revenant Cartel 160, a USB cable for charging and upgradable firmware, a stainless steel brand ring, which I'm assuming is for your tanks, and last but not least, a user manual. So here's my Cartel Revenant 160 in all its glory, and boy, is she beautiful or what. You got the resin all around the mod, okay? And then you got stainless steel up here, stainless steel down here, stainless steel. What makes this thing what it is not only the chip that's in here, but the resin. This resin, it feels oh so good. It's smooth. It almost feels kind of rubbery, but not. The thing is, with these, you can't buy another one like this. You're never going to be able to buy another one with this exact same pattern or the exact same color. You may get a purple, but different colors. You're never going to get one or the other that's the exact same. That's what I love about this. That's what you're paying for. You are paying for something different, unique, that no one else has. She's 92 millimeter by 52 millimeter by 26 millimeter. Now here's another Cartel Revenant 160, and this one I'm going to be giving away. The other one I got to keep. I love it so much. I've been enjoying it so much. It's that good, in my opinion. But look at it. This is like a turquoise color. Got a totally different pattern. It's just absolutely beautiful. So at the top of the mod, laser etched, it says Cartel Revenant, and then you got your stainless steel 510 threads, gold plated 510 pin, spring loaded 510 pin. On the side, you got your fire button up top, then you got the menu screen, then you got the wattage up, wattage down buttons, and then you have your settings button and your USB port for charging and upgradable firmware. At the bottom, you got your battery door, vent holes. You get your thumbnail in here, just pop, and it just pops right open. Like I said, FaceTime holds 2 18650s, and this sucker's clean, man. Clean inside, baby. Not going anywhere, and she doesn't have any rattle. I mean, she's nice and secure. When I hit the fire button, it's going to say system off. 5 clicks, this puppy turns her on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to see Revenant and then the menu screen. And in the main screen, you've got your battery gauge up top, the resistance, the voltage, the wattage, and it says S down here. And S meaning smart chip. It has smart chip recognition. Anything you screw on here, it's going to automatically read the resistance of the coil and adjust accordingly the wattage to that resistance of the coil. Love, love, love that feature. But yeah, when nothing's screwed onto this device and you hit the fire button, it's going to say check atomizer. So I'm going to go ahead and screw this Big Baby Beast on here, and watch this. She's going to adjust the wattage accordingly to the coil head that's in here. That's that smart chip recognition. And then when I hit the fire button, it's going to say new load. Yep, up. And it's going to say 45 watts. So this mod thinks that this coil head right here, the 0.25 ohm that's in the Big Baby Beast, vapes at its best at 45 watts. So yeah, you can vape this sucker from 5 to 160 watts. We're going to go ahead and adjust her up, and you can adjust her in 0.1 increments. To lock the wattage, all you do is hold down the settings button and the wattage up button down at the same time, and it locks it. Locks the wattage. You can't adjust the wattage, but you can fire her up. Go ahead and unlock her, and you can adjust her again. Now, if you want to take it in curve mode for regular wattage, all you do is tap on the settings button 3 times. 1, 2, 3. It's going to say VW or CCW. Tap on that, hold that down, and you are in curvature mode, and you can adjust it up. You can adjust it down. Go to the next one, up, down. Go to the next one, up, down. Do that for 5 seconds. That's the curve mode. It's a really cool feature. And when you're done setting it, all you do is hold down the settings button, and it sets it for you. And you're vaping in curve mode, baby. In regular wattage mode, that is. Now, if you want to take this to temperature mode, all you got to do is hold the settings button down. You can go to nickel, stainless steel, titanium. Oh yeah, and when you're in these temperature control settings to adjust it in curve mode and temperature mode, all you got to do is tap this button 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Tap it, CCT, and then hold that down, and you can adjust the curves just like the regular wattage I just showed you. When you're done setting it, hold that sucker down. And you're vaping in CCT mode, baby, in titanium. But I don't have a titanium coil head in here. But I'm just giving you an example. Hold this sucker down. We can go to M1, which is TCR mode. M2. And in order to adjust the TCR when you're in M1 or M2, tap on this button 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And you can adjust the TCR. When you're done setting this bad boy, hold down the settings button. And it's set. Oh yeah, and you use the wattage up, wattage down buttons to adjust the temperature. Whether you're nickel, titanium, stainless steel, M1, or M2. And around robins from Celsius to Fahrenheit, from Fahrenheit to Celsius. And then the last setting is bypass mode, which is basically unregulated mod mode. Pull straight from the battery. And then back to wattage, or CCW in this case. Now, if you want to take it back to just regular wattage mode, tap this button, the settings button 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Tap on it, back to variable wattage, hold that down. And boom, we're back. Alrighty, so here's a size comparison between the Smok G-Priv touchscreen and then this Cartel REVENANT 160. Gotta love the Smok G-Priv touchscreen. One of my favorite mods of all time to date. But I tell you what, this Cartel REVENANT 160 has become one of my favorites in the last 2 weeks as well. I can't put this sucker down either. But as far as the size comparison, the REVENANT, it's just a little bit longer. It's quite a bit longer, as you guys can see. And as far as width, the G-Priv touchscreen has got it. And as far as thickness, the G-Priv touchscreen's got it by a hair. So here's what she looks like with a 25mm device. This is the Pharaoh, my Pharaoh dripper tank, and there is just a little bit of overhang, as you guys can see. Here she is again with a big baby beast, and the big baby beast is 24.5mm in width, and there still is just a little bit of overhang. And then here she is with the baby beast, which is a 22mm device, and it looks the tits. No overhang whatsoever. So I found 3 subjective cons for this bad boy. The first one, the function buttons, they rattle just a little bit. Second con, I wish these wattage up, wattage down buttons protruded just a little bit more. Sometimes it could be a pain to get in there. Something that's just nitpicky. And then the last con, anything I screw on here that's 24 or 25mm, there's going to be a slight overhang. So like you guys saw in the close-ups, there's just a little bit of an overhang with devices 24 or 25mm and higher. But you know what? It doesn't bother me. It really doesn't. With the big baby beast on there, or even the Pharaoh, it's not that big of a deal. To me, it's not. Again, all this is going to be subjective. I mean, even though this thing's 150 bucks, it's well worth it. Like I said, you get what you pay for. The chip's fantastic. The mod feels great. Love this resin. You get something unique. It's like the Kodama hybrid where not everyone is the same, and I really dig that. Hell yeah, I'd buy it. Now, I'll tell you what, I'm going to give one of these bad boys away in this video right now. Here we go. In order to participate, here's what you got to do. You should know the drill. You got to be one, okay, a loyal YouTube subscriber of mine, and 2, comment down in the comment section either your Instagram, Facebook, or your email. Either one will work, and what I'll do is I'll contact a lucky random winner, get their mailing address, and get this bad boy out to them. This is Rip Chippers, and remember, smoking is dead. Vaping is the future, and the future is now.